After iPhone 10, many companies have started adopting the notch display design to give you a great screen to body ratio. The Honor 9N is the latest phone from Huawei that does the same thing but at a much cheaper price tag of 12,000 rupees. It is one of the many phones that Huawei has launched in a span of last 3 months, but it also tries to give you great specs to price ratio. It may look like a repackaged Honor 9 Lite if you take a look at the specs, but in this video we're going to find out if there's something more to it. You're watching India Today Tech. I'm Rahul Sethi. Let's begin. The most striking aspect of the Honor 9N is its design. It builds on the stage set by Honor 9 Lite, but it also takes inspiration from the more expensive Honor 10. The phone is built out of plastic, but at the rear, Honor is using 12 layers of glass coating that gives a mirror-like finish. Though the plastic frame has been given a nice coat of paint that doesn't feel like it uses that kind of material. The phone comes in 4 colors, but only 2 of them are available in India right now. Not only does the phone feel good in the hands, but looks more expensive than it's actually priced. The fingerprint scanner is put at the back. It gives it an edge over the Oppo A3s that comes at a similar price. Both the face and the fingerprint scanning on the phone is quite fast, though obviously fingerprint scanning would be more secure than face unlock that doesn't use iPhone 10 like sensors, though the way of unlocking is surely like that of the iPhone 10. But more than that, it is Honor 9N's handy and compact form that wins over. Most phones that use a notch display will use the leftover space to give you a bigger screen. The Honor 9N on the other hand gives you a more handy form factor. It uses a 5.84-inch display, which is much bigger than the Honor 9 Lite, but the phone itself is smaller than the Honor 9 Lite. But there is one big drawback to Honor's design and build materials though. The Honor 9N is quite a slippery phone. Be it in the hands or the table or other flat surface, the phone is bound to slip without much effort. Though the phone has a notch up top and there is a bezel at the bottom as well, which is not very thin. Still, the phone manages a screen to body ratio of nearly 80%. The phone comes with a headphone jack at the bottom, a single speaker, a micro USB port, and 2 sets of microphones, one at the bottom and one at the top. On the left is a hybrid SIM tray that allows you to add SIM 2 or micro SD card, and on the notch is the earpiece, front camera, sensors and notification LED. The notification LED in particular is quite faint. Now the 5.84-inch display on Honor 9N is a full HD plus IPS panel, which is essentially the same thing you get on the Honor 10, and it does not disappoint. It's an amazing display that offers punchy colors and very good viewing angles. Its brightness is also at par with the best phones you can buy in the market right now. In fact, the display is one of the main highlights of Honor 9N, after of course the design of the phone. A nice feature that is rare to find in this price segment is that you can adjust the screen resolution and tone it down to 720p, and that will conserve a lot of battery. Also, you can control the hue and color temperature of the display. But not everything is rosy with the Honor 9N. Take the EMUI for example. Huawei's EMUI has come a long way, but the UI still feels overly cluttered and confusing. It has tons of unwanted apps, many that you can't uninstall. But then that's the case with most phones at this price. Even the Redmi Note 5 Pro comes with MIUI, or the Oppo A3s comes with the Color OS. And there are many more phones that would not use the stock Android interface. Honor 9N tries to make up for it with better optimization with Android to make it look more fluid. It is not very fluid actually. Honor 9N is fairly quick and responsive, but there is an occasional lag or two from time to time. The phone does have a tendency to slow down or stutter when you have too many apps running simultaneously in the background. Multitasking, app switching, and app loading is all slowed down, and that is where you feel that you are not using a premium phone. Battery performance is also nothing great. It doesn't match Honor 9 Lite or the Honor 7A, let alone Redmi phones or the Zenfone Max Pro that carry over 4000 mAh battery packs. The 3000 mAh battery inside the Honor 9N doesn't last a day on extensive use. Only a more general use will get you through the day with full battery. Coming to the cameras, Honor 9N has a dual camera setup at the rear with a 13 megapixel primary and a 2 megapixel secondary sensor. It is not any better or worse than Honor 9 Lite or other more affordable Honor phones. The primary sensor clicks above average photos in ideal lighting. Still, dynamic range is often marred by metering or overexposure issues. Dual camera works in wide aperture mode. As usual, the setup has irregularities and the shots you get may not be usable most of the times. The low light images tell the same story. Photos are noisy and lack in detail. You surely get a better low light shooter on phones like Redmi Y2. Front camera sees an upgrade though. It's a 16 megapixel shooter with f2.0 aperture. It is one of the better aspects of the Honor 9N cameras, and also it can take good enough portrait selfies in ideal lighting. Honor has thrown in AR stickers as well on the Honor 9N. So the Honor 9N is more or less the same phone as the Honor 9 Lite, packaged in a beautiful way. This is both good and bad because Honor did not change anything that was working good already, but gave the phone a much better appeal. You get the same good display, the same good hardware working underneath. The company could have surely given the Honor 9N great set of cameras, but then again, it's not about the cameras, it's all about the design, a premium design that you don't need to spend a fortune for. Let us know what you think about the Honor 9N in the comment section below, and if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel to get latest videos on smartphones and other technologies like this. Thank you for watching.